Hello. So, in our previous interview, we talked about how to break invisible barriers in your life. The things that you're unconscious of that are causing you to, not fully reach your success in a timely manner or at all, if at all possible. Okay? In this interview, we're going to be talking about, why caring for others allows you to be able to get more success and allows you to actually get what you want in life. I cannot wait for you guys to see this interview. Hope you enjoy. Talk to you soon.
Kids. I've got kids now as well. And so yeah.
Okay, yeah, because that was the next question I was gonna ask. Was like, I've really been like aware of this recently, just when talking to people, like who cares more about other people versus like how much they care about. So, like, I guess, what was the journey like to becoming so others focused? Like, was that just when you were younger, or was it just you developed that over time, or was it always like that?
I think there's seeds of that within all of us. Life tends to rub us the wrong way. And so I've gone through seasons where I can be very, very selfish and just really focused on myself. Thankfully, I've been married now for almost 23 years, been with my wife for 24 years. And one of the beauties of marriage is the fact that it's both a funeral and a wedding.
Hmm.
It's a funeral in that it's a death, it's a burial of every ounce of selfishness that you've had up until the point of marriage. Marriage allows you to see just how truly selfish you are, and if that marriage is going to survive, you're going to have to change that for it to really survive. And then, of course, you have the wedding. You've got the, merging of two separate identities into one to do, as synergy would say, more together than we could do individually. So that's just something I think has been cultivated and evolving throughout the course of my life. But the seeds were there because I've always had a heart for people, and I've always wanted to see the best in people.
So, I think we talked about this a little bit before we got on the air. Can you talk about some of the books that you've written, or one of your books, or?
Sure. So my first book that was released in 2012 is called Winning the Money Game: Separating the Myths from the Truth, Everything You Don't Know About Achieving Financial Independence. I grew up in the tax and financial services industry. I've held multiple licenses in and through that industry. And part of my journey were seasons in my life where I went from being completely broke, even bankrupt, to being able to resurrect my finances. Specifically, right around 2003, I went from being bankrupt to rebuilding a seven-figure net worth, um, reaching financial independence at the age of 34 with six figures of passive income. And that was just 5 years after being bankrupt. And so when I released my book in 2012, I kind of chronicled my journey. And I also highlighted what I found to be a lot of myths that the financial services industry was really trying to shove down people's throats as to what the proverbial pathway was for them to building a strong financial future. And so I chronicled all that in the book and released it with great success. Became an Amazon bestseller in its first week, and just opened up some incredible doors and opportunities for me.
Nice, nice. I think we already talked about where can people learn a little bit more about you?
Yeah, so the easiest way to get access to me is to really hop on my newsletter. I share incredible content, much like I do on LinkedIn. But if you'd go to my namesake, www.ikokwu, so that's www.ikokwu.com/sign up to newsletter. And that'll get you an opportunity to get on our newsletter. And we'll be able to kind of continue building a relationship that way with some of the incredible content that I share there.
Excellent. I really appreciate you doing this interview with us.
Thanks a lot, man. It's been a lot of fun.
Yeah. It's really funny, right? I mean, the reason why we have people like Ike and different entrepreneurs that have been to a very high level is because the things they focus on is a lot different than most people do. Everybody's like, tactics. What color is the button on my page? Uh, you know, how do I get this video to convert? My ad only has like a 1% click-through rate. And it's like, yeah, but we got to fix, how you think about that.
Definitely.
But, so, that's why you guys should join my group called Uncapped Growth Strategies. Inside, we have interviews with people just like Ike who have been where you probably want to go and, can show you some of the trails and some of the crumbs. Tony Robbins oftentimes says, success leaves clues. It would be a shame for you to miss out on some of these clues, okay? So we cannot wait to see you in the next one. Thank you once more, Ike. I really appreciate you. Anything else that you'd like to add?
That's it, brother. I appreciate the time and the opportunity.
Excellent. Have a great day, guys. Hopefully you enjoyed watching this video as much as we enjoyed creating it. Have a great day. Talk to you soon and see you later. We're done in 3, 2, and 1.